Hey yo, it is I the Great Taco back with another Bionicle mock review. This time it's my Kopaka revamp. I've actually had this one for quite some time now. It's been what? Well, it's been like almost 2 years at this point actually. But without further ado, let's get started on him. So I'm gonna start with the legs. He's pretty similar to my Tahu revamp. I use the same format. So his legs, I just used gray. Like just regular dark gray because I don't have these in light gray. And then I used white CCBS shells on the bottom. And then these feet. These are actually 08 style feet, not 2001 or 7. Let me see if I have another one right here. There we go. So they are different. This one's round, that one's not. So there's that. And the torso is just literally a Mata torso. There's nothing interesting here. I did actually fill in this bit in the middle here, just so that it would look not awkward. Just kind of filling in all the little gaps. Now with the arms, they are symmetrical aside from the hand. So I'm gonna start with his. I'm gonna start with the actual sword arm first. I used the regular sword piece. This one, what the heck? Get out of it. Jeez. I haven't removed that for a while. This is his regular sword piece. Nothing too special about that. But I give him a little pommel in like light blue to be like a crystal or something. Ice, I don't know. It's Kopaka. I actually did give him 8. Oh no. I forgot he sometimes does that, where he'll fall, his arm or his head will fall off, or that the gear will fall off. Gosh, but yeah, the gear function does work most of the time, and I have the same thing with Tahu, where I have the friction thing in the middle there to keep it working. And for his other arm, it's this. I use a friction pin that goes all the way through to keep it steady, so it doesn't have the gear function. And the actual arm itself is the same, but I used a connector on the end instead of an actual hand. Plus, so that I could attach a shield, which I decided to use a saw with this little dish on it, which is the same thing he used on his original figure. I tried to keep a lot of the original bits of him on here. And moving on to the back, he actually has a flag. Now this is based off of Nog, if you've ever played that. Assuming a lot of you, if you're watching this, you probably have, or at least I've heard of it. I use these flags that are used in the Wahi segment of the game where you're going through the drifts. You have to see the flags dotted around. I figured I should put one on Kopaka as like a nod to that. Also, it made him a little more interesting visually than just like a block of white and sometimes gray and blue. Then the gear on the back is actually white, not gray, because I thought it looked better. And aside from that, that's about. Oh, wait, actually, there's more. His head can articulate, and it's same as the Tahu, where he has the flex tube that allows him to go on focus, to manually focus. See, there we go. So it does. It's not going to focus. There we go. It is a cut flex tube, just 3 long. It's got the same height, but more articulation, so I can just flex it and it works. So yeah, that's about it for this Kopaka mock, or revamp. He's one of my favorite. Come on, no, not autofocusing. It's one of my favorites, just because he's my favorite Toa, or just character in general. So I mean, it's not much more for me to say. That's what you see is what you get. So, ciao.